What's up, YouTube? This is the boy Tourette's Trucker coming at you. We's down here in Miami. We are fat, we're full, we're happy. You want to know how? Stay tuned.
Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night? Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like
What's up everybody? I want to send a shout out to Panda Express in Hollywood, Florida. Panda Express number 2601. Sorry, I don't have my readers on. I can't see. Went in there to get something to eat. Normally, when I do a reset or if I'm off, which so far I'm on 7 straight days. Tomorrow I'll make 8 straight days. So I technically aren't off, but I'm off at a decent time today. You know, we always get started at like 5 in the morning. It's 12:20 right now, but I stopped at Panda Express to get something to eat. Usually on the weekends I like to get me something to eat good, besides eating microwavable stuff in the can that I can microwave here on the truck, or tuna salad, chicken salad and stuff I keep in the fridge. But I wanted some Panda Express. Normally when I go, their dining room's open, but just to walk in and get it and take it out. Today I got there, they were actually closed. Online orders, suggestion to go to Grubhub and things like that to order it, or come through drive-thru. Of course, you know, I don't have an actual address for them to come to. I don't have this, I don't have that. I can't fit under the drive-thru. I actually knocked on the window, waited till there weren't any cars, knocked on the window, pointed to the girl. The girl gladly opened the window. Some they won't even open the window, some will just be rude. This one here, the girl was very polite, very friendly. She opened up the window. I explained, I said, hey look, you know, I can't order online or come to the drive-thru. I'm in that big green semi, and I pointed over at my truck. She kind of bent down, looked under the trees that she could see my truck, and she's like, what do you want? She took my order promptly, quick, told the girl that was back further away with a cash register, he wants this, he wants this, he wants this. Got my order, gave her my debit card, and all she told me, come back to me what the total was, give her my debit card, and she come back with the receipt, my debit card, and a nice fresh hot order of double orange chicken. Can never go wrong with double orange chicken at Panda Express. Of course, I actually had the to-go box with the black pepper chicken. That's actually the bomb too. But when you're getting stuff to go, it's like you're getting a 3 entree thing, and of course they're going to stick the 3rd entree meat in the little to-go boxes. You got to think smart. Orange chicken, I love orange chicken, I love black pepper chicken. But what takes up more space? Orange chicken does it compact. It's big, it's bulky. Whereas the black pepper chicken is the grilled chicken and all that, so that stuff compacts better. So you get the double orange chicken in the big to-go styrofoam box like this. Get the black pepper chicken in the little red to-go boxes, because that stuff compacts more, so you actually get more because you're actually getting food product in the box instead of half air. Like a bag of potato chips. You get a bag of potato chips, you're lucky if you have between 1/3 and half a bag of actual product in the bag. The rest is air. Same thing with orange chicken. Orange chicken, it doesn't compact easy, so you have more air in it than you do product. So you got to think smart, y'all, when you can do stuff like this. Eating out on the road, you have to learn the tricks, the trays to make your life easier. This is definitely one of them, y'all, so think about that. Next time you go and get that think of the product that's gonna fill the box up the most with actual product, not air. And if you get a 3 entree, tell them, hey, I like the 3rd entree in that right there. You'll come out much better. You'll feel like you're getting your money's worth. Be honest, I don't buy potato chips and chips and that. My wife will buy them. I won't buy them because my brain has that thing like I'm not paying for the air and this and that. And I'm funny about things. I'm a cheapskate anyway. The wife will tell you the only thing I spend money on is the electronics and anything from the house. Other than that, myself, I don't really like to spend money, but I do love my electronics on my truck and at the house to make life easier. But other than that, I'm a cheapskate. I'll eat the cheapest freaking meal. We go to restaurants, I'll look for the cheapest thing, dollar menu everywhere we go. I'm just cheap like that. But I will spend on electronics. So I've learned how to get the best bang for the buck, y'all. I'm not as stingy as the people who steal ketchup packets from everywhere they go and then squeeze them into their ketchup bottles at home. That's insane, y'all. That's people with some serious issues. I have issues, but not them kind of issues. Those some bad issues right there, y'all. So let's avoid those kind of issues. Anyway, y'all, I'm here. I'm done for the day. As y'all can see, this is life as we know it now. This is Walmart. They have the automotive center closed down. You can forget getting automotive stuff done anymore. Entrance and all closed down. So it's gotten pretty bad here, y'all. So I figured I'd come back here because, hey, I can get Wi-Fi back here and I can Netflix and chill, and then come night I go to the party. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to show y'all this. This is funny. Darn it, they stopped. Let's see if they pick back up. Come on, let's go, y'all. There's 2 ladies in the back of the Walmart parking lot behind the automotive center, in between the automotive center and the stock trucks, where they're back there volleyballing with each other. Hey, if it works, you got to get your practice somewhere, and that's a nice big open area to practice in, I guess. So, hey, whatever works. Well, y'all, I'm fixing to throw down on some Panda Express. Gonna watch me some TV, some movies. I'm gonna throw me on some Netflix and chill. So peace out. Y'all be safe, stay coronavirus free, and live life to the fullest. Just don't get crazy with it, y'all. Y'all take care. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I would just like to continue saying, hey, thank you to the Panda Express on Hollywood, Florida. Food was delicious. I really appreciate that, because right now I'm reading more and more stories about truck drivers that can't get anything to eat. I mean, we're having me personally, I'm blessed to be down here where I have a little better access, as opposed to if I was running the road right now, I'd be probably going through the same thing some of these other drivers are going through. But I'm stationary every night at the same place, so I'm parking, I'm safe, I'm good. But on the road, you're hearing more and more stuff where shippers and receivers aren't letting drivers in to use the bathroom, not letting them to get something to drink. Restaurants not letting the drivers go to the window because, of course, they're takeout only or drive-thru only. So I'd really like to give another shout out to this Panda Express, because like I say, every weekend I usually, since I've been down here, I like to try to go get some Panda Express. Well, you know, every weekend, that's my thing. That's my me time. I love Panda Express. I love something besides microwavable food. So before it was, I'd alternate between Little Caesars cheese bread, which y'all seen my cheese bread. I love Little Caesars cheese bread too. But if I want a real meal, not just fattening bread, which, you know, I'm already fat enough as it is. But you know, I do like my chicken. Me and the wife, anybody who knows us know we are chicken eaters. We love grilled chicken, chicken tenders, baked chicken, fried chicken. I mean, you know, we like chicken. Anytime we go to Chinese buffet, every single different type of chicken they have, that's me. Don't eat that much red meat, although my wife and I, we do love a good steak. She actually got me more on the steak than anything. Me, I was always too cheap to buy steak, I'll admit. I'm a cheapskate. Steak, I never really cared for it. I love it. I love the taste of it. Whenever we do grill out, my wife is good at marinating the steaks, and you know, we got there and grill it. They are absolutely delicious. I just don't have to have, I don't like, chicken's cheaper. So, you know, my thing on a reset, I do like to have some Panda Express. But all the times I've been down here in Miami, even throughout this crisis, they've still had the lobby open where you can at least walk in and get it. Now they won't even allow you in the lobby now. So I was really glad that girl actually did allow me to walk up to the window when I pointed, hey, I've got a big truck. I physically cannot get in your drive-thru to do this. So I really want to commend them and say thank you. Anybody else watching it that works at a place, works at a restaurant that closes the doors, y'all really need to think about the truckers. You know, truckers, they can't get to your drive-thru. Do you really want to be one of those restaurants that say, sorry trucker, that's not our problem that you can't fit through. You're just gonna have to go back and sit in your truck and starve. You know, on top of what they're already going through with having trouble finding a place to use the bathroom, because y'all need to think about this too. Okay, if that truck driver is there in his semi, you see his tractor trailer sitting there, can't get through your drive-thru, and he just wants something to eat. Can you imagine what he's having to do to try to use the bathroom? Because I'll be the first to admit, every time I go to Panda Express, before I go up to the counter, I go to the bathroom. You know, when you're in a truck, you want to go ahead and go to the bathroom and get that out the way. You know, as y'all seen in my last video where I'm changing out a dryer, and there's the smell of pee is so awful, you know, from the wind blowing it, because all these nasty truck drivers will pee in the parking lots. This is what y'all are helping create too. You're making that situation even worse when you won't allow them into a place to even use the bathroom. So think about that. So I'm glad you're at least allowing, that Panda Express at least allowed me to get something to eat. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Any of y'all ever in Hollywood, Florida, visit that Panda Express, show them some love, because I mean, without them I wouldn't be fat and full right now. I appreciate they let me get fat, happy, and full. It was really nice. So I am giving them shout outs, y'all. I'm giving them props and kudos. But y'all just think about that, you know, what the truckers are going through now, trying to find food. It's ridiculous that, you know, the truckers shouldn't have to go through that. They've been away from their families for all this time, you know, but bringing y'all goods. I hear drivers, you know, running 900 miles a day. Some of y'all people don't even do 900 miles a month or 900. You know, there's actually some people who don't even drive 900 miles in a year to work and back. And you got some drivers running 900 miles a day trying to get y'all supplies. You know, the least y'all can do is make sure they're fed. Because if they're not eating, I mean, how long do you think it's going to be before they start dropping? And what would this country do if the trucks stopped daggone bringing supplies? You know, think about this restaurant. How do you get your supplies? Every one of the supplies in your restaurant that you're serving drive-through only people, gets delivered by a truck. I mean, I haven't seen anybody's car pull up to Panda Express, McDonald's, Burger King, Little Caesars, any of those restaurants. I've never seen a personal vehicle, a car, pull up to them and bring them all the supplies they need to keep that restaurant running. No, it's a truck. So I'm glad there are places that are stepping up and helping the trucks. I mean, us truck drivers, we do appreciate that. You know, we don't always want to eat microwavable foods, which I'll show you here that I do have a bunch of. I mean, microwavable rice along with canned chicken. I'll microwave this and then stick in the glass dish, and I'll open up a can of canned chicken. Jenny Moore beef stew. And Hormel meals here, and I got a triple pack of chicken Alfredo. And this is what a lot of truck drivers have to do to save money, because we can't always get to a restaurant. Walmart chicken salad. So, and this is the big one. This little thing right here is $10 for some chicken salad. But you know, you get tired of microwavable food, so you know, truck drivers forced to eat that. Of course, I love Velveeta sliced cheese. I actually just take a slice of cheese and I love to just eat just a slice of cheese. But you know, truck drivers don't always have the ability to eat the healthiest. Plus, you know, we can only exercise so much. You know, in a small place, me personally, I feel kind of stupid. I don't like crowds, but I also feel dumb and feel like everybody's staring at me when if I'm in a truck stop. Before they closed the parks, I used to walk laps around a park, which I like to go after work and get before the school got out, and do it before the kids got out of school. So there wasn't maybe about 8 to 10 people in the park. You know, it was a nice park, so I've got video drone footage of it. It was actually nice. But when you're in a truck stop, if anybody's ever been in a truck stop, you'll see a lot of drivers just hang out in the driver's seat, just hang over the steering wheel and just watch. Just watch it. I don't like to sit here and walk laps, round and around and around and around. You do the merry-go-round in a truck stop parking lot to get exercise, but everybody's just staring at you when you go by lap after lap. I can't handle that, sorry. My brain is just on overdrive thinking that all these people are staring at me, and I don't like that. That's why people knew me in school. They knew I pretty much stayed to myself, out of the way. I don't handle crowds. I don't like large gatherings. I still don't go to family reunions. Never really have. I think I've only been to one family reunion. Only went to one high school reunion, and that's because of you, Amber Weber. If you're watching this video, you're the one who talked me into going to that class reunion. And I only went because of you and your husband. Because I just don't do crowds. For anybody that knows Amber Weber, she's the coolest, she's the bomb. She was Amber White in high school. Me and my friend Steve Wendell, back in 7th grade at J. Macon, we kind of hung with Roddy Bryan, and we did some things back then in 7th grade. But my ADHD brain, anybody who knew me knew I wasn't the brightest kid in the school. I was a BC student. My brain was always I wasn't like my brother. My brother was smarter. I admit it, my brother was smarter. My brain couldn't stay on task, on focus. I'm the dumb one of the family. What can I say? I had the looks. My brother's got the brains. Sorry, Wayne. Anyway, I digress. Me and a friend used to pay Amber White to do our homework for us in some classes. She is actually the bomb. I loved her. She was cool. But anyway, she's the one who taught me in it. But I don't like crowds. I mean, I felt real uncomfortable. I tried going to my cousin's house when I was in Norfolk, Virginia a couple years ago. Happened to have a load up there. his son was having a graduation party from school. All of his family and friends. Well, I was there for about an hour, and I told my cousin I have to go. He wanted me to spend the night instead of staying in my truck that night. I said, well, let me know when the crowd dies down, everybody leaves, then I'll come back. So I did. I actually walked back to my truck. He came pick me up. Luckily I wasn't but about a mile and a half, 2 miles away. Literally walked back to my truck, and then he let me know when everybody left, and then I just bobtailed to his house and parked at his house overnight, because I don't do crowds. I can't do it. It's really bad. So, but I always feel like that when I'm in a truck stop. So we can't exercise like everybody else, but we at least like to have something to eat besides this microwavable stuff and sandwiches. You know, you get burnt out on sandwiches, you get burnt out on microwavable food here and there. I mean, as I say, dinner in a can. Truck driver want more than dinner in a can. So restaurants, it's nice when you'll actually open your doors or open your drive-through windows and let trucks. Because I've been to a McDonald's before where we can't get through the drive-through. Sorry, dining room's closed. You have to come through the drive-through, and you're literally parked beside their drive-through window there in your semi. Like, I can't get in your drive-through. This is all I have. Not my problem. I mean, how is that customer service? I mean, do y'all not think it's not that we're trying to be? I'm gonna say it, y'all. I'm gonna get vulgar. It's not that we're trying to be pricks. We physically cannot get through your drive-through. It's the law of physics, the law of gravity. We go through your drive-through, roof comes down. Roof comes down on top of the truck, top of your ground, and your flooring down there. I mean, no telling what else is going to get ripped and pulled down. We physically can't do it. It's not that we're trying to be buttheads and like, I'm not going to go through your drive-through. You're going to serve me while I walk up to your window. We physically can't, y'all. I mean, in the disrespect that some truck drivers get. Now, I know some truck drivers can be rude. I've seen it. I've absolutely disagreed with the truck driver doing it. We've seen them walk into these guard shacks, not have the right pickup number. Their company give them a number that you have to pick up a load. When you go pick up a load, everybody's got to have a pickup number, and that has to match with what product and all this that you're loading, going to the same locations. Well, drivers will get there with the numbers wrong. Well, you know, security guards will tell them, well, no, at these chemical plants and other places, warehouses, they pick stuff up for dry boxes and reefer units and stuff. That's not the right number. You need a number that begins with this number. The truck drivers get furious. Well, that's the number they gave me. Well, I'm sorry that your company gave you the wrong number, but this is the number begins with this sequence of numbers right here. This is the kind of number we're looking for, something that begins with this set of numbers here. Or this alphanumeric number here, it needs to begin like this. And truck drivers will fly off at the guards like it's the guard's fault. Or the people that work up there in the office. That's not their fault. That's your company gave you your own numbers. So there's always going to be those drivers that make it bad for everybody else. But not every truck driver is like that. Not every truck driver goes up and flips up and, you know, freaks out on the people at the window. I was actually very courteous. I tried going to the door because I'd been going there every weekend since I've been down here. I walk in the door, and you know, the last 2 times they've had it where you can walk in, you just have to get it and go. You can't sit down and eat. Just walk in and you get it at the front counter and you go. Walked up there this time, it was clearly closed. Well, then I went back, walked up to the window, I waited till there were no cars, and you know, kindly explained to the girl. She looked at my truck, and fine. There's a way to go about things. If a truck driver comes up to your window and says, hey, look, you know, I physically can't get in your window. Is there any way you can serve me or get me something to eat? Serve them. But that's how you approach these restaurants, truck drivers. You don't go flying off the handle. Well, you need to freaking serve me. Well, they don't have to do anything. It technically is a drive-through, technically. Even though we physically can't do it, technically it is a drive-through. It's up to their discretion. But now, do I think they should serve you since you physically can't and they won't allow you inside the restaurant? Yes, I do. Ethically, I think they should. But they're not legally required, but ethically I think they should. because it's not like you're not willing to make the effort to go in the drive-thru. You just physically can't. Anyway, that's my little deal for the day. I just want to thank again from the bottom of my heart, Panda Express, for feeding me. I really appreciate it. I'm fat. I'm feeling much better with some actual good food instead of microwave. I eat microwavable this week and chicken salad from Walmart. So yeah, another thing, Walmart, quit booting trucks and having trucks towed. I mean, every bit of this food that you just saw, that I just showed, was purchased at Walmart right here where I'm parked at right now. So I stay in the back of the parking lot so I can kind of jack some Wi-Fi and Netflix. But then, you know, later on, then I leave. But, you know, every bit of the food is purchased. I mean, my tablet. I've got a Samsung 12-inch, you know, Note Pro tablet with the keyboard. My keyboard and case was purchased from Walmart. You know, I'm going to show you my fatness here. Reese's Eggs. Woo. Can never go wrong with Reese's Eggs. Where was this purchased? Walmart. You know, I'm sorry, you know, Walmart and Sam's, we buy stuff too. Quit having trucks towed and booted and making them pay thousands of dollars to remove a boot when they're buying goods in your freaking store. I mean, you don't treat cars. There's cars that sit in your parking lot overnight all the time that aren't customers. Do you boot them? No. Do you tow them? No. Only the trucks you want to harass that literally bring stuff to keep this country going. So please consider that, everybody. You know, show some truckers some love, and we will holler at y'all next time. Catherine, I love you. I miss you. I'll be home. I don't know when, but when I do, we're gonna enjoy some safe time, baby. I love y'all. Peace out, everybody.
You can't touch this.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.